Now I'm sure we've all sat there at some point in our lives and thought, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? Why do I need to know this? I know I have. It happened to me at school, as I'm sure it's happened to you as well. But believe me when I say, actually, you do everything at school for very good reasons. So I want to consider a question really, really quickly. Why do we study English, maths and science? Well, English gives us communication skills. It's not just about essay writing and that kind of thing. Those communication skills are useful in whatever job, in whatever profession, in whatever company you might work for in the future. Maths as well has a similar basic level of skill. I mean, it could be something as simple as working out the cost of something in a sale. But it's much, much more likely to crop up fairly regularly when you're working in business and you're dealing with money and goals and performance indicators and that sort of thing. And these are all things that you will do in your future. And science, well, it gives us a critical way of looking at the world and thinking, is that right? How can I test that? What do I need to do to find out the truth about this thing? That's what science gives us. And all your other subjects give you skills as well. And it's these hidden skills that we're really, really interested in. The individual subjects are useful if you want to go and pursue that particular career path or think, I want to do something in that field. But those subjects are still useful to you regardless of what you want to do because of these hidden skills, or as we should probably call them, transferable skills. These are skills that are useful regardless of what we do or what we end up doing. You might be sat there thinking, okay, I really like history, but what use is that? Well, history teaches you about research. That's what it really, really does. Not just the context of why we're here and what we're doing, the interesting bit of history, but it gives us amazing research skills. And I challenge to find a company anywhere in the world that doesn't need somebody who's good at research. So these transferable skills are so valuable to us. They're things that we need to develop, and they're things that we'll take onto the rest of our lives as well. So I want you to think about what job you want in the future. Have a quick think right now. It doesn't matter if you've not come up with something immediately, but any job that you think that you might want to do, break it down into the skills that you need to do that job. And then think about the subjects that you're doing at school and all those hidden skills that they teach you and work out which ones match. I think you'd be surprised at the amount of crossover you have between the subjects that you do at school and the jobs that you might want to do in the future. But there's something else I want you to consider just for a moment, and that's this. There's likely to be jobs available to you in the future that don't exist yet. Now, this has happened to me. When I was at school, things like the iPhone didn't exist. In fact, when I first started school, Google didn't exist. Now, I'm not that old either. I'm really, really not. So I've had to go through schooling that didn't even know it was trying to prepare me for jobs where this sort of thing would even be possible. But I learned loads and loads of really, really good transferable skills that I use every day now. So all those lessons that I thought maybe weren't that useful proved that they were in the end. So let's make the most of the jobs fair today. I want you to go out there and ask the universities, the colleges, the companies, the apprenticeship providers what skills they're looking for. I want you to note down absolutely everything that they tell you, because they will translate into skills that you're learning at school right now. And I want you to do the reverse. I want you to think about what subjects will help support those skills. You might be surprised at the parallels you can draw. For example, you might be told, oh, we need really good communicators, people who can talk to customers. And that's really, really important to us. If a company tells you that, what subject would help you with that? Okay, the obvious one's English. But what about drama or media? Maybe they're subjects that you hadn't considered and you're thinking, well, I don't like drama. But it's actually invaluable to your confidence and your ability to communicate. So start drawing those parallels and make the most of this jobs fair by asking questions. That is genuinely the best thing that you can do. So my name's John. I'm an Area Engagement Officer for Lincolnshire, and we're supporting today's Careers Fair. So go out there, ask questions and get the most from this experience.